Okay, we have Shaq here. Shaq says a man should never open up to a woman because he says whenever something goes down, they're going to throw it back in your face. Now, these are facts, but let's watch the video here.
Open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't.
Yeah, your whole life?
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know, got players like I can, me and him related.
Yeah.
It's our first time meeting,
Yeah, I
but
can tell you guys, there's some connection here.
Oh, no.
They're going to tell you can.
Because you know why?
It's a trap.
Because you know why?
I'm trapped like a motherfucker.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face.
Oh, that's why.
That's real.
That's why. So you can't ever.
That's why you crackers. Your dad left.
Yeah.
Even business, though. Like, that rule even go for business.
Oh,
like, you stay up, your contracts keep coming. So it's just a universal law. Stay up and stop.
Do you
And I say these are the right men to talk about this. I'm seeing Country Wayne and Shaq. Now, regarding Country Wayne, there was a time where Country Wayne was the funniest dude on Instagram. He was, to me, at one time, I believe Country Wayne to be the funniest dude on Instagram. I stand on that. He was his skits. I haven't been catching up with his skits lately, but I'm very happy with his rise because I remember watching those old barbershop videos he used to do. Oh my God, those were hilarious. Now, regarding Shaq and Country Wayne, it's interesting how they say don't open up to women because they're going to throw it back in your face. Now, when people in the RP space have said this, we were called incels, right? We're called, oh, you must not love women. Oh, you don't get any women. Or what else? You're deadbeats. You're gay. Now, I'm happy that Shaq says this, has said this, and Country Wayne. In Country Wayne's case, he has like how many baby mothers he got? He got like 9. Like, I don't know how many. He got like a lot. He got a lot of kids. Like Country Wayne got like 10 kids, 11 kids, something like that, with like several baby mothers. So he has plenty of experience with women. He gets plenty of women, bro. And Shaq, I mean, he's Shaq. So there's no even conversation needed. He's Shaq. He's Diesel, right? So they've had plenty of experience with women now, and they're superstars, right? And what they're saying is facts. Let's do a replay of the video. Let me just see if there's anything else I can take from it.
Open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't.
Yeah, your whole life?
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know, got players like I can, me and him related.
Yeah.
It's our first time meeting,
Yeah, I
but
can tell you guys, there's some
no.
connection here.
Oh, no.
Of course. Now, men already, it's not even about just players. Men already know. We know if you open up to a woman you know, your particularly your girl, even your mom, you go through something, you open up, you tell the woman that you love, and then when an argument happens, they're gonna throw it right back in your face. Damn near every single. It's almost automatic. Even the so-called good women. People talk about what qualifies to be a good woman. Look, if you're a type of woman that won't throw that kind of stuff back in your face, you're already in the top like 1%. You're already in the top 1%. I'm talking about not to throw the insecurities back in your face if you're a woman.
They're going to tell you can.
Because you know why?
And you see what Country Wayne said? And that's the trap. What Country Wayne said here is this. He said, they're going to tell you that you can. Now, dudes already know this, though. I don't even know why low-key I'm doing this video because this should be common sense for most men. But what Country Wayne said here was this. They're going to tell you that you can open up to me. Every woman is going to say, you can open up to me. Why don't you don't trust me? You know, all that stuff. You have to, I tell you things. Why can't you tell me? I want to share. Let's share our world. No, don't do it, guys. That is a trap. First of all, women they're not built to handle man problems. They're just not. So just off GP, they just can't handle it. So that's why I wouldn't even do that in the first place. It's not even just about them throwing it back at you. They can't handle man problems. They can't.
Trap.
Because you know why?
I'm trapped like a motherfucker.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face.
Oh, that's
why.
That's real.
That's why. So you can't ever.
That's why you crackers. Your dad left.
Yeah.
Even business, though. Like, that rule.
And Country Wayne's going to bring it to the business realm. And this is very true. Even when you're like, say you on the road or you're doing business with other men, you know, it's very competitive out there. You have to be careful who you share with whom, who you share with what. Okay. You have to be careful what you share, who you share things with. Now, I believe if you want to open up, you need to have a very trusted group of male friends that regularly get bitches. That's the key. You need to be around men that I'm talking about. They don't be tripping off bitches. You know what I'm saying? and you can open up about certain things to them, right? Men with sexual discipline, right? Not your pastor, no, not your freaking male pastor. Either that or an older male therapist, experienced male therapist, or an older experienced female therapist that is married. Yes. Yes.
You would go for business.
Oh,
Like you stay up.
So let's look at the comment section, and already right away, men do it too. That's the first comment. Men throw stuff in your face more than women. I'm like, oh, here we go. And when you hear, especially particularly when black women say men do it too, they're talking about the pookies, and those are usually the single mother race pookies that are emotional and they act just like their mom. The next comment, Shaq, you too old to have this mindset. So you see, even with, this is why I try to tell people of the RP, you can't be, or that are RP aware, you can't be mad when women use shaming language or shaming tactics to just diminish what you're saying, because they're they're doing it with Shaq and Country Wayne, two successful black men that have plenty of experience. I'm talking about plenty of experience with women, and they're still trying to dismiss it. They're still trying to dismiss it. And there's a please find the right woman, y'all, can't stress. Like, oh my God, trauma response. There are safe women. No, oh my, you see, don't trust. I'm gonna say this. And this is a simple comment up top. You see, and that's why he lost his wife. Oh my God. You see, oof, someone's hurt. So right here, this is the irony right here. Look at this comment right here. Oof, someone's hurt. Now, what's the topic of this discussion? Why should men open up to women? No, he says no. He explains why. And the response is, oof, someone's hurt. You just proved his point. They don't even like when women will do certain things, they don't even realize they're doing it. Like even when women call, like women will talk about, like women will complain about cheating, but then in the same breath try to diss men by calling men incels. And all you're doing is objectifying your own self. Because when women call people men incels, they're basically trying to poke at he doesn't get laid, which shows you only respect men that can replace you. So let's look at the comments. Let's see if they found the irony. Exactly. This comment is proving his point. You just proved his point. He opened up, told you why. And your first response, oof, someone's hurt. Bingo. You just proved, thank you very much. You just proved all of our point. Ay. But now I'll say this: the people trying to reply back to this woman, you're wasting your time. Like that's another thing. You as if you're a man and you're arguing with women in the comment section or just arguing with women in real life about just common sense thing, you're better off just talking to a brick wall, and you'll get better results talking to a legit brick. You literally just get a chair in front of a brick wall and just talk. You'll get better results than talking to a woman about these kind of issues. He said it's better to rob a bank than ask a shawty for some money if you down bad. This is facts, actually. I know that's extreme, but those are facts. He said it's better to rob a bank than ask a shawty for some money if you down bad. These are facts. He said broken people break other people regardless of gender. Oh, come on, my guy. Here we go. I'm just saying, look, dude, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you something. Because this is why when you even see me go off on female teachers, a lot of female teachers are the problem out here too. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I was late one day coming to school. I couldn't find my wallet. I came in tight. I was mad. I was upset. I was acting like a bitch, to be quite honest with you. There was a male teacher, kind of well known. I came in with an attitude. He's like, "Oh, you're late. I need you. I need to walk you here to." And I was like, "Man, get the fuck out of here!" And I was being disrespectful, right? And then he literally took no offense to what I was. He's like, "I'm just trying to let me just go here," and I was just mad. I didn't even say nothing the whole time. I was just like this because I was just upset because I had my wallet. I just got my license. Like everything was in there. I didn't want to. I was like, man. Now I ended up finding my wallet like later on. I ended up finding it. It was like trapped somewhere. in the laundry room, like just somewhere I would have never thought it would be. Anyways, I was tight. I was upset. I gave him a mad attitude. I was disrespectful. Like, honestly, I probably treated him the worst that particular time, more than any of the female teachers I really had encountered. And what ended up happening, so when I finally got myself together by the second or third period, and he was joking about the ish. Now, anytime something goes wrong with me and a teacher, it usually spreads around. This is why in high school I try to because I was so used to it in middle school and elementary school. If something goes wrong with me and a female teacher or whatever, or any teacher, but it was basically all female teachers. I was so used to my business being spread around where I'm talking about where teachers will literally say, "Oh, so I heard this happen." I'm like, y'all some gossipy ass motherfuckers. So in high school, I try to make sure it was nothing with any of the teachers, period. But everything was going down here because even the day before that day where I blew up, I was going through it. I was going through it, just mentally. And later on, I ended up finding out. I try to find out where he was, whatever. And I was like, look, I apologize. I was completely out of line. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. He ended up being my homeroom teacher, like for to go to lunch, right? And thank God I ended up finding out what he was doing and apologizing as soon as possible, because I ended up having him for homeroom for the rest of the semester, right? And I found out he was actually one of the coolest teachers. And I was like, man, I fucked up. Because anytime you mess with somebody that's like a golden child, that can end up going back at you. Now, what was interesting with him, nobody knows that what happened between us happened. Nobody. I'm talking about usually because my one of my favorite econ teachers, he was his friend, like his personal friend. And I was like, man, he never knew. He never told nobody about this shit. And I feel bad about that situation more than any of the other teachers because most of the shit I've been with the other teachers, the female teachers, it was literally nothing compared to that, in my opinion. But anytime something went wrong with any of the female teachers, all of a sudden a meeting would occur, and now everybody knows my business and shit. But this is when emotionally vulnerable shit happens between men, usually it's kept under wraps. Usually, especially like somebody like me that's not really a threat to nobody. Something happens, even like the day before. One of the people on my sports team, something happened emotionally. Happened the day before I lost my wallet. Nobody knows about that situation until I brought it up right now. No, it never spread. Nobody talked about it. They put it under wraps. Even half of the people on my team that year don't even know what happened. It was something emotional happened with me. Half of the team don't even know what happened with that situation. Because when you're dealing with dudes, they're not gonna put your business out there. They're not gonna throw it back at you and act like they're helping you. Now, if there were women there, something happened between me and a woman, it would have been everywhere. It would have been everywhere. Because I've experienced this even in elementary school. Got these teachers back here, putting their attendance sheet close to their mouths like there's some offensive play callers talking shit about the students, covering their mouth, acting like they're talking about something serious, but they're gossiping about their own students. I saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it's in terms of when something vulnerable, an emotionally vulnerable situation happens between men or something happens, it's usually kept under wraps. It's usually kept under wraps because what happened between me and that male teacher, that could have easily ruined me. He wasn't even thinking about the shit. It looks like. I'm like, wow, nobody knows about it. Nobody knows. I was just like, what? But I already knew if this happened between me and a female teacher in any grade, I got stories for you guys, especially when it's dealing with female teachers. I'll probably bring this up on a live stream, but you can't open up to women. You cannot do it under any circumstances. Find a trusted man, a man with a decent reputation, and just trust him with that. And I'm talking about somebody cool, right? A cool dude, or even somebody you might not think, because there are people that were ops of mine that know things about me that would never even think to spread certain stuff about me. Men that I've been in disagreements with, and then like you have these women that you think these women are just not meant to handle male problems, or if a male blows up emotionally, they just can't handle it. So that's basically the message. That's the message.